From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventures. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. This is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. This week on Americana Outdoors, we're revisiting our trip of a lifetime and bringing you more exciting action from our safari adventures in the Limpopo province of South Africa. This time, it's all about the highly sought-after African Impala and the encounters 3 of our team members experienced during their stay. Impalas are notoriously at the top of most hunters' dream lists when they travel to Africa to hunt for plains game animals.
Impalas is probably one of the most common antelopes we have here, and everyone shoots them as well. It's a fun hunt.
You can use any preferred means and methods for harvesting impala, ranging from handguns, shotguns, and rifles to bow hunting. Some of your options for hunting impala include setting up in a hide, which is typically located around feeding and watering areas, or you can embark on a traditional spot and stalk hunt, in which case, be prepared to cover a tremendous amount of ground as you work with the trackers to locate these tough animals.
Impala, wily little critters actually. They can keep you busy, The biggest problem about impala is herd size, so there's a lot of eyes always looking at you. But I mean, it's probably one of the prettier animals we have in Africa, and definitely one you should add on your list, definitely.
Impala, to me, they look size-wise the most like a white-tailed deer, but I don't know that there's many similarities beyond that. So, gorgeous animals, they're everywhere out here, to be honest. I think I saw more impala than I saw anything else, but it doesn't make them an easy animal to get. And to have the experiences I did with impala and see some different characteristics in horns, see and experience how difficult they can be to hunt, it's just one more thing about Africa that I grew to love and that I'll take with me.
Now that we have a little insight into the traits and mannerisms of impalas, let's take a look at Steve's first introduction to stalking an impala with the guidance of our professional hunter, Dale, and see just what makes him say they're not an easy animal to get.
Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Shoot this ram if he gives you an opportunity. Where is he? Just sit still, just sit still, just sit still. What in the world? Where did this ram go? Okay, they're standing right there. If you get a shot at this ram, you should shoot him. He's a big guy. Where is he? I can't see him. Just sit still. Remember, we've got these right here. Move, ram, move. Stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low. There he is. That's him on the left. That's their alert sound.
It's good to know.
Come. Oh, there they go. Come, come, come. Nope, let's go. Come here, come here. Just check through here. I'll tell you whether he's big enough if he comes through that clearing. Here he comes. No shot, that's a big ram.
He's in the brush.
Yeah, no shot, but that's a big ram. If he moves to the right,
They weren't dumb enough.
Nope.
Almost, but not quite.
A lot of rutting action going on this morning. Got right in between it, and rams everywhere roaring and females running everywhere. Pretty exciting, don't you think, Steve?
It was crazy when they came in running from behind us. Almost the distraction we needed for a second, but it just didn't work out in our favor at the end. But I got a little fun fact. Impala alerting, to me, far less annoying than whitetail alerting. But I didn't know they were actually doing it at the time. But it was fast-paced. It was fun. I mean, right as we got out of the truck, that was.
Yeah, those impala are roaring big time right now because they're in full rut right now. So the rams are fighting, roaring everywhere, just displaying their dominance. And I mean, it's just full on action as you guys saw this morning. I mean, if one starts, the whole herd starts roaring everywhere.
And they come from distance.
They'll come in from long ways to get into the action. They will.
Well, Steve may not have gotten an impala this time, but there's still plenty of days left to hunt here in South Africa. Coming up, Shelley ventures out on the first hunt of her life.
Before the road trips, the cool mornings, the hot cast iron, the short nights, and the long cast. There's one stop that you can't afford to miss. It's time to gear up and camp out at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Save on all your camping essentials, in-store and online. Your adventure starts here.
Trade hours for seconds.
Inside every Yamaha lives the heart and soul of a competitor. The DNA of a champion. When you ride with us, it revs your heart and becomes a part of you too.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Garmin Zero. Leave the guesswork behind. Yamaha's proven off-road ATVs and side-by-side vehicles.
The very first day that we arrived here at the lodge, I had not shot a gun in years and years. So first order of business when we got here was to go sight in the guns. So we went out to the range, and Dale was great in showing me what I needed to do, look at, and how to use the Thompson Center. And within 2 shots, it was zeroed in and we were pretty much ready to go. I'm not a hunter. I've been around it my entire life in some form or fashion, but I've never actually hunted myself. So as we're planning this trip, Wade said, we're gonna take you there and you're gonna be able to hunt. So I kind of started getting excited about that idea, and was looking forward to seeing all the animals that South Africa had and having that opportunity to actually hunt myself.
We see Impala coming in, just move very slowly. As soon as it looks at us, just stop moving until it moves again, and then just keep it.
Several Impala came through, and I think the first time that there was an Impala that I could have taken, by the time it positioned itself, I wasn't ready. and everything was just going a little too slow, so it wasn't meant to be. Another Impala came. The PH was super patient with me and told me exactly where to place the shot.
Okay, you see that black spot in his chest here? Shoot him right in that black spot. Right in the front. Yeah. You're ready. You can take him. Wait. Okay, you can shoot him.
Oh God. Oh my God. Is that okay? Oh. Oh. Is that an awful shot?
No, it's a good shot.
Is it? Okay.
Good shot.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
Well
Are you
done.
okay?
Yes. Congratulations.
That is her first,
Anything? Yeah.
first animal.
First animal.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
Very
Right?
good. Congratulations. Well, we had a good morning. Started off early this morning and sat for a few hours. Had some impalas come in at first. We couldn't get a nice shot on them. And this old one came in with a few younger males. You can see it's a nice old male. His tips are starting to wear down. He's got a lot of character on the horns here. Very old male. As you can see, they are also in rut now, fighting. He's got a gash here under his eye. But it's a very nice male. Very good animal. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you for being so patient with me.
No problem. Very well
Awesome.
done.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I never thought I would have a trophy from Africa, especially as my very first animal ever. I think the kids are going to be excited to see the Impala and to actually have something in the collection of all of Kevin and Emily's animals that's actually mine. It's amazing that I had to come all the way to South Africa to have my first trophy animal. So I think it's going to be super exciting for all of them.
A huge congratulations, Shelley, for bringing home your first ever trophy and for doing it on an African safari, no less. Coming up, we're joining Wade at another watering hole where he's hoping to use the Smith & Wesson Performance Center 460 XVR on an unsuspecting Impala.
To me, the Performance Center by Smith & Wesson means taking the best and making it better. Regardless if I'm passing on the traditions of hunting or teaching someone new about the outdoors, I know that using a Performance Center handgun will be something they will remember for the rest of their lives. Every model comes with an awesome trigger. They're reliable in all the conditions, as well as offering a variety of sight and scope mounting capabilities. The Performance Center by Smith & Wesson. Performance when it matters most.
The Thompson Center Compass II. A feature-rich rifle packed with value and a higher standard of reliable accuracy. Now with Generation 2 trigger and threaded muzzle. Offered in scoped and non-scoped versions and in a wide variety of calibers. From the range to the fields to the mountains, TC has a rifle to match every hunter's needs.
From the backwoods to the backyard, Sawyer's permethrin, odorless insect repellent, repels and kills mosquitoes, ticks, and other harmful insects. And with just one application lasting for up to 6 weeks, you can enjoy the outdoors as much as we do. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Smith & Wesson Performance Center. Performance when it matters most. Walkers, protect it or lose it. Conquest Scents, hunting scents and dog training scents. High-vis shooting systems. See what you've been missing. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. All right, so we're heading into the thick of the South African bush, where Wade will be setting up at a hunting site that he's wanted to experience for a long time.
You know, we're out this morning on a good opportunity hunt. I'm going to take the 460 from the Performance Center. You know, that's always fun for me to hunt with, and I've been dreaming of kind of getting over here and hunting with it. I've got a Trigicon sight on it, so I should be able to acquire targets pretty fast in this thicker country. We're more in a mountainous area today. There's some big impala running through here, and just like always in this area, you really don't know what you're going to encounter, so you kind of come into it with an open mind. Everybody has a list, but I think it's better just to keep an open mind.
Those are young bulls. Right behind the shoulder. Alright, well, had an impala come in pretty quick right there. Really don't have a clue. You know, when I pulled the trigger, he just jumped and took off, so we'll have to get up here and take a look and see what we got. See all the blood? I was on his shoulder, so just as soon as I pulled the trigger, I lost everything. He's bleeding good. See all the blood right here on the rocks. Look at all this right here. Got him up here, Kevin. Done. Oh, that's awesome. Check it out, Impala. High on my list. I was able to take him with the Performance Center 460. Ah, that's awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's
Beautiful impala.
golly, look at that. How pretty is that? That's what we were looking for all day, Pat. Well, actually, we were looking for an Inyala too, but Impala were very high on my list all the way along. We got in that blind this morning. You know, I've always wanted to kind of sit out here in a hunting situation over a feed and water that you see in Africa. And after the shot, inside a blind like that, that's why I'm wearing the hearing protection, because it's going to echo in there. But I mean, you just kind of lose consciousness at that distance with all that dust sitting down low, what's going on. But the end result, I don't know, he didn't go 50 yards. That's too cool. Thank y'all.
Congrats, Wade. This beautiful Impala taken with the Performance Center 460 XVR will carry on a lifetime's worth of memories. Coming up, we're wrapping up our South African safari hunting adventures as Steve heads out for one last shot at an Impala.
Others decock. We do it safely. The new AccuSlide safe decocking system revolutionizes the crossbow market. Simply backwind the handle, stopping at any point without fear of damage, injury, or losing control. Meet the new Vengeant S440 and Viper S400 featuring the AccuSlide. Speed up to 440 feet per second, 5.8 inches wide. Its 3.5 pound zero creep trigger delivers same hole accuracy. The Vengeant S440 and Viper S400 from 10 Point.
I love my Fusion wireless camera.
Is the easiest cell cam I've ever set up.
Download the command app.
Scan the QR code.
Everything's done on your phone.
All kinds of affordable and different data plans.
For as little as $5 a month, you can have your trail cam pictures sent right to your cell phone.
You can go into the app, you can change all the camera settings, you can change all the upload settings, and it's got a feature where you can map out where your cameras are. It shows you when the activity has been in front of your cameras.
Check it out, the Fusion wireless camera from StealthCam.
It's in our nature to protect, defending our heritage, our way of life, and the ones we love. It's your right. Don't give it up. Protect it or lose it. Walkers.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Thompson Center, America's master gun maker. Wiley X, go confidently. Engel, the original high-performance cooler. It's the last day of hunting opportunities here in South Africa, and before their trip comes to an end, Steve is taking on the role of hunter and cameraman. Using one of our trusty Garmin verbs, he's venturing out on a solo mission with his expert hunting guide, Dale, with the goal of taking a shot at one of these impressive impalas, which has thus far eluded him in his South Africa adventures.
It's the middle of the day, and we're gonna sit down for a minute. There's a baboon over there. Just finding a good spot to do that, and this will be our spot. I'm basically looking for an impala to come to water here, or to water by. I had some big water buck here, but we're gonna hang out for a few hours before getting back into the buggy to finish out the day. We'll see what happens.
Steve and Dale sit for the next few hours with high hopes that a large impala ram will make an appearance. Just as Steve is ready to move locations, Dale spots a promising impala, and it's time for Steve to get set up on the sticks.
It's a little after 3 o'clock on my last day hunting in Africa, and spent today going after an impala. Midday we sat down behind a shack or something, but we were over water, just wondering if impalas would come to water, and I literally had asked maybe 2 minutes before how much longer we were going to sit, because I was looking forward to getting back in the truck and going to look for a big impala, when what do you know, one walked in, and he's right up here. I haven't put my hands on him yet. Yeah, I don't know a lot, but this feels like this is a stud. Like he's got some mastery here, right?
Look at the mesh all the way up. Man.
We've been looking at these. They've been rutting like crazy. We heard one behind us growling. They make the craziest, meanest, I guess, horniest noise. But they're rutting like crazy, and this guy had a ewe with him, and they just came in, I think, to get a sip, and lucky for me. So. I'm ecstatic. It's been an awesome time here in Africa. We put some stocks on, and we had some ups and we had some downs, but this is definitely going to end it on a high. So we're gonna take our time, I think, and we're gonna pose up for some pictures and do this guy justice, get him back into camp and share him with everybody there. Probably fire off a few texts, and then get him back to the lodge and just enjoy the rest of what we have here in Africa, which is about a day before we jet back to the States. So cool. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Steve. This final impala is the cherry on top of a great collection of diverse African wildlife to bring back to the States, and what an incredible way to wrap up this dream hunting getaway. Each of the hunts we've seen today have signified something special for our hunters, from having the opportunity to hunt in exotic locations with some of their favorite shooting options, to bringing first-timers out to experience the thrill of a hunt. It's been a grand adventure here in the Limpopo province of South Africa, and it's one we will certainly never forget. Hey, thank you for watching, and join us next week on a new episode of Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production. From sun up to sundown, day in and day out, we work hard. We play hard. And to keep us going during those long hours, we demand performance. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler.
Want to know why the top shooting pros choose Hi-Vis? Hi-Vis has an enormous lineup of sights for every shooting platform possible that are clean looking and easy to mount. Improve your shooting with faster target acquisition and eliminate cross-eyed dominance. Hi-Vis sights are the brightest out there, helping you find your target with ease, no matter the shooting conditions. Choose the best. Choose Hi-Vis and see what you've been missing.
God made a deer farmer, a person who stays up at night to save a sick fawn's life, gets up and still goes to work at sunrise. This person works in the heat, the cold, and the rain. He needs to feed his animals, make sure they have water. If the water's frozen, he must break it so they can drink. He needed somebody to collect real scents and smells from deer, to provide hunting scents to the hunters so they could feed their families. So, God made a deer farmer.